Hello, Smarties. Welcome to the first episode of 5-Star English. In this series, we are learning English with celebrities. Why? Well, because they are trained to use modern, powerful, and expressive vocabulary in all of their public interactions, which is why they always seem so polished and effortless. And guess what? We can totally steal their tricks and power up our vocabulary as well. I'll break down some cool words or expressions used by celebrities in their public interactions. I'll explain exactly what they mean and share some useful sentences as well, so that you can also add them to your vocabulary and just jazz up your vocabulary a little bit. But wait. Where's the fun in just that? I know you would love an exciting twist. So get ready because it's time to fire up those brain cells because we are spicing things up with this super fun challenge. You versus a celebrity. Whose English is better? Here are the rules of the challenge. 12 questions are coming your way to test your English. You will get 5 seconds to answer each one. You can pause if needed, but don't cheat. Right after the timer stops, the answer will be revealed. Award yourself with 1 point for each correct answer. And don't forget to drop your scores in the comments. Let's see who can get the perfect score, 12 on 12. 2 important things before we start. To practice your fluency and your speaking skills, you must practice speaking the words as well as the sentences that I will share in this video. And not just that, to make these words a part of your vocabulary and remember them actually, you need to create your own sentences with these words. So here's a task for you and a super special chance to get featured in my exclusive subscribers spotlight. Create your own sentences with the words I share in this video and drop them in the comment section below. I'll go through each of them and cherry pick the best ones and will feature them in my next video. In today's video, we will learn English with our beloved Shraddha Kapoor. So now let's dive straight into the video. Okay, so here's the first one. Keeping your fingers, toes and everything crossed.
Time it's like, okay, here's hoping that people also go for my film. Here's my fingers and toes and everything are crossed right now, and I also want to
So this expression means that you are really hoping that something goes your way, wishing that something good happens. It's an exaggerated form of the popular phrase keeping your fingers crossed. We all know it. So this phrase is definitely a much more exaggerated version of that. So it is like when you're waiting for your exam results and you're just sitting there holding your breath thinking, oh God, please let me pass, please let me pass, please let me pass this time. Or when you apply for a job and refresh your email every 5 minutes, chuck that every 2 seconds. Yes. Well, that is when you keep everything crossed. Let's look at the example sentences. I have a big job interview tomorrow, so keeping my fingers and toes and everything crossed. She's waiting for her visa approval, so she's keeping her fingers, toes and everything crossed. Second one, picky.
and at the same time, it's a very interesting time because people are being so picky about what they are going.
Being picky means being super fussy about things. clothes, food, people, basically anything and everything. So consider this, right? All of us have that one friend, or you could be that one friend or that one person as well, who takes forever to order at a restaurant. So they'll be like, I don't like tomatoes, I don't like extra cheese, but I don't want it to be spicy, I don't like this, I don't like that. So that's giving picky. So this word can mean something positive or negative depending upon the thing that you are choosing to be picky about. Let's look at 2 example sentences. He's so picky about food, he only eats plain cheese pizza. She's picky when it comes to choosing outfits. Everything has to be just perfect. Third one, live up to.
If they're going to be entertained. So I'm taking that very positively. I think that, I hope that we live up to that
You will.
demand
Believe
of the audiences.
This means meeting expectations or being as good as something was supposed to be. So, example, you go for a new movie and it's getting hyped like crazy. Well, we know which movies are getting hyped like crazy these days. And when you finally watch it, you can either say that, wow, that totally lived up to the hype because the movie was really good. Or the other way, like, that wasn't that great of a movie. It didn't live up to my expectations. Same with restaurants, vacations, or even people. If someone is known to be amazing at something, then they better live up to that reputation. Here are 2 example sentences for you. The concert was amazing. It totally lived up to my expectations. I was excited about the restaurant, but the food didn't live up to the reviews. Fourth, right after.
Where I think right after my Mundan, I had gone for one of my dad's shoots and he was there.
This means immediately after something happens, like a series of events one after the other. So, example, if someone says that right after work, I'm going straight to bed. No breaks, no detours, just one thing directly that happens after the other, literally or even figuratively. Let's look at the example sentences. I'll call you right after my meeting ends. Right after we ate, we went for a long walk. Fifth word, vague.
Ma, who's Ranbir's sister, I do have those vague memories, but mostly when I see the pictures.
This is just used to describe something that is unclear or where you do not have enough details about something. So, when you ask someone that, okay, how was your weekend? And they just go like, oh, I just did stuff. Like, what is stuff? Bro, give me details. Like, what did you do? With whom? Oh, just an example. Or maybe if your boss has assigned something to you and they give you a very unclear instruction and don't give you enough details, you could say that it was a very vague request. That happens to all of us, right? If this has ever happened with you, where your manager has given you bare minimum, like less than bare minimum details to complete something, that's vague. Okay, if that has happened with you, share that with me in the comments. Dukh pantlo. Okay, so 2 example sentences for you. His instructions were so vague, I had no idea what to do. She gave a vague answer about her future plans. Sixth one, tag along.
We would tag along with our families for shoots, and all of that used to happen.
Today when you
So tag along simply means to go somewhere with someone even though you were not originally part of the plan. So like when your friend says that they are going for shopping and you just say to them that, okay, I'll just also come along, I'll tag along with you. So basically you were not particularly invited, but you are going anyway with them. It's usually very chill, nothing to get too worked up about. Unless someone doesn't want you to be there and you still want to go, that's awkward. Let's look at two example sentences. I wasn't invited, but I tagged along with my friends to the concert. She always tags along when her sister goes out with friends. Well, that's how little sisters are. Yeah, I can definitely say that that's how little sisters are because I am like that. I would tag along everywhere with my elder sister. I'll go where she goes. That's a rule. Tell me if you also do the same with your elder siblings. Okay guys, so that's a wrap for this one. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, subscribe, show your support and also share this one with your friends because ज्ञान बांटने से बढ़ता है.
शाबाश बेटा, बहुत बढ़िया.
Join me on this journey and I'll help you. I promise to help you learn how to express yourself with confidence and create a powerful impression on anyone and everyone that you meet. So I'll see you in the next video with some kick-ass tips and tricks to help you level up your communication skills. And oh, before you go, remember to be a star.
अरे कहना क्या चाहते हो?
Stand tall. Tilt your chin up. Activate your inner confidence. Rule every room. Just like the badass that you are. Bye bye.